Hi Libra, happy January. I hope you're doing well. Okay, this reading is for the eclipse. Your reading is very similar to Virgo's. Only when I did theirs, I thought it was in reference to some kind of establishment, but their house borders yours, so you may want to check theirs too. If this isn't in your personal arena and this change that you're trying to make here is in an establishment, not on your personal level, watch the Virgo reading. It may shed more light. This has a similar flavor, but this is less intense for sure. This, I think, is in your personal life. I think you're trying to go against culture, go against, again, tradition, but not yours. Like you're trying to do something different. Say example is your family, you grow up, you get married, you have kids, you buy a house, you die. Basically like that's it. That's just the way that, it's always been done. It's the way it should always be done in, whatever area this is here. But I think you're trying to bust out of that norm. I think with the Anchor card, what this eclipse is bringing, it's trying to break tradition. It's trying to break something that is long and withstanding, and you're trying to go in a different direction here. I think, you bring light to some things. I think you may be able to bring it. I think you may just, with the Sun card, you may just get the vitality or the whatever that you do it. You step into your life, the one that's meant for you, the one that is, that you need to evolve. That's what the Sun is, right? It's your soul. The Sun I think what it does is it's just, that you're dying a little bit on the inside, and that's what that and the Eight of Cups down at the bottom is kind of just saying this is an evolutionary path. Like you need to do this because your soul needs the experience to evolve, period. So this is kind of like being unapologetic about it and going a different direction, because that Six of Coins on the bottom there, it can be, how do I say this? It can be, you're not feeding your soul. You're not feeding your spirit. You're feeding everything else but. And with the King of Swords, and the Anchor, it speaks about tradition. Like this is just the way that you do it, and that's it. But I don't think you're going to have support here aside from your own. And I think that with that Sith up there, it's just saying that you're gonna cut through this. You're gonna break out of this and go in your own direction here. And that's what I think you're doing. I think that you're creating your own life for the experience that your soul needs to evolve. And sometimes we'll hear, oh, I don't know, you really shouldn't do that. But, your soul is saying, yeah, but, we need the experience here to evolve. And that's most likely what is happening here. So with that, you're going to cut through things that are holding you back and empower yourself to go in a direction that is evolutionary. It's kind of, it's evolutionary. It's important. It's vital to your soul. So that's what I think that you're doing. With the Six of Coins too, you're breaking tradition here for sure, because that is a card of like maybe you don't want to get married. Maybe this is, you're just not wanting to do it. How do I say here? I just feel like this is, and it's not even like a collective thing. This is something, it's something exclusive to you. Like this could be too changing religions. It could be it's changing a strong structure here, a long string. You may live in a country where something you're trying to do is kind of not, it's kind of forbidden. But you're trying to break that mold here, and you're being encouraged to do it. So that's what I've got. This is pretty straightforward here, but I would watch Virgos because you may be trying to break the ties that bind in an area that, you know, trust me, I would encourage you. But if your reading is in any way related to Virgos, you may not be able to pass go just at this moment. It may be a time kind of scenario here, because that 8 of Cups speaks of a time in life, but so does the 6. 8 though is like, I cannot take any more here, but the 6 is like, you may need to balance some things out here to get yourself a free pass here. This could also be, you know, an area too where, say, example would be like a military family, or a where everyone in your family is like police officers, or they're firefighters, or they're military, or there's something, and you're not, or lawyers or doctors or whatever, but you're not wanting to go in that direction. You're wanting to go in a completely, totally different direction here. And that's what I've got. But I just think that maybe breaking out of this structure may be a little bit harder than you had anticipated. So again, that's the scenario I've got here. If you want a private reading, we can look at this, but this is just this reading. I can full-heartedly say this is you trying to carve out your own path here. And that's what I've got. I hope that I help you in some way. If you need a private reading, again, please reach out to me. But again, this is about carving out your own path here. And that's what I really think that Sith is about, you carving out your path here. So that's what I've got. Okay, I hope that I helped you in some way.